How you doing? I'm not doing so good. As you know, my New York Giants lost to the Cleveland Browns last night in Monday Night Football. It was a horrible, horrible loss. We should have never lost that game. And as a Giants fan, it was very, very frustrating to watch. So let's go through a couple key points. First, Giants offense. We were able to drive down the field. We just couldn't score the touchdowns we needed to score. Eli had his worst performance, 3 interceptions, and he just looked like the old Eli. And we don't like to see the old Eli, no. We want to see the Super Bowl MVP Eli Manning. That's the type of guy we want to see. We don't want to see the old Eli. But I know he'll regroup from it. And as far as the offense itself, it just didn't play. It just didn't play as well as we have been playing. For the defense, our defense, this is what really, really annoyed me. Our defense was horrible. Horrible. It was really bad. I was really annoyed by it. Our defense being number 1 last night, probably not anymore, of course, but we were number 1 on the defensive side. Nobody could get past us. And our defense was horrible. The Cleveland Browns just ripped us apart. I mean, our defense was so bad that we made the Cleveland Browns offense look like the greatest offense in NFL history. That's how bad our defense was. We made their offense look so good. And, but I give it up for the Browns offensive coordinator. I mean, he just knew exactly how to rip our defense apart. He was a genius. He was really, really smart at that. He just knew exactly what to do. And, they just beat us at our own game. There's nothing else to say. They beat us at our own game. They outplayed us. There's absolutely no excuses as a Giants fan at all. We have no excuse. We just didn't come to play. We didn't come to play. At all. But this Sunday coming up, of course, we're against the 49ers at home. So we should win that game. We should win that game. I believe they'll regroup themselves, and I think we'll have a strong performance on Sunday. And we're home for that game too. So I'm excited about that. At least we're home, and we got the home crowd on our side. So I'm expecting us to win that game. We should not lose that game at all. But here's what I want to talk about. Because I know a lot of Dallas and a lot of Washington fans watched last night, and they were cheering, and they were going nuts. And, you're thinking, oh, well, our division's tight now, and it's up for grabs. No, it's not up for grabs. The Giants are going to win this. That's right, Giant fans. I said we're going to win it, baby. Be encouraged. Don't be upset about last night's loss. Oh, yes, it was a tough loss, and we shouldn't have lost to the Browns, but don't be upset. And here's why. Here's why I tell you the Giants are going to win this division. Number 1, we have the Eagles in our division. Throw the Eagles out. Eagles have no chance. Eagles are out of the way. No big deal about Philly. I'm not worried about Philly. Down to the Dallas and Washington teams. Okay, the Cowboys and the Redskins we're down to now. Dallas. Okay, first. Tony Romo breaks his little pinky finger. Okay, he's going to be out for a month. That's huge. Huge, I tell you. That's huge. Now they're having this guy, Brad Johnson, come in as QB for Dallas. He's 40 years old or whatever. He's gonna do nothing. Okay, that's one problem with Dallas. They have other injuries too, as like for Sam Hurd and the other guys. There are a couple injuries on their team, and not even that. They have some guy, I don't know, Pac-Mac Johnson or whatever. He's got like a drinking problem or whatever, and a bodyguard problem or whatever. And supposedly he's supposed to be suspended. So altogether, the Cowboys are falling apart. They're falling apart. I'm not worried about Dallas because they're just falling apart at the seams. Okay? So knock Dallas out of the division because they're falling apart. I'm not concerned about them. So now it's down to the Giants and the Redskins. I'm not concerned about the Redskins at all. Not concerned. Everybody's making a big deal. Oh, well, the Redskins beat Philly and they beat Dallas. Think about what you just said. Okay, so they beat Philly. They beat the Eagles. Look at the Eagles. That's not a big victory. That's an easy victory. Okay, so that's not huge. Okay, I'll give you the Dallas game. Okay, you went to Dallas and you beat Dallas on their home turf. Absolutely. I give you a lot of respect for that. I'll give you that game. That's one game. One game. And everybody's saying, oh, the Redskins and the Redskins. One game. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? One game that they have a good game at. And now everybody's, freaking out. Look who they just lost to. They lost to the St. Louis Rams. They lost to nobody talks about that, of course. Everybody's talking about Dallas and Philly and how they beat those two. They just lost to the Rams. Now you might be saying, well, you guys lost to the Browns. Yeah, we lost to the Browns, I admit it. We played horrible. But we're 4-1. That's the only loss we have. Okay? And we're not going to lose this week, and we're not going to lose the next couple weeks. So I'm not worried about the Redskins. Because the Giants beat the Redskins. That's right, we beat the Redskins. I'm not concerned about the Redskins. We destroyed the Redskins week 1. And you might be saying, well, but that's a different team. That's why I've been here all last couple weeks. But they were a different team back then. No. They had the same players on the field. What are you talking about? After we killed them, the Redskins said, okay, we got to improve. We just lost to the greatest team, the best team. We lost to the champs. And so they improved a little bit. I ain't scared of them. We can whip them. We know how to beat them at their own game. So knock out the Redskins now. Who do you got? The champs. The world champs. The New York Giants. So, Giant fans, don't be concerned about this division. There's nothing to concern yourself about. We're going to win this easily. Alright, this is not going to be up for grabs type of deal. Eagles are out. Eagles are nothing. Cowboys are falling apart. Redskins are nothing because we already beat them. So, this division is already clinched by the Giants. Alright? So, don't worry, Giants fans. We got it. We'll be back next week to beat the 49ers. And, hope everything is well. I guess I'll check you guys later. Peace.